Okay, so my BoCandy arrived, and kind of like yesterday when I woke up from my nap and felt my alfalfa, I was just laying down for a nap since it's been raining here, and ever so slowly my eyes have been falling into my head. But then someone yelled mail, and I knew I was getting a paycheck, and I ran up, and the good thing because the paycheck was soaked, so I did take it out and dry it. Then my BoCandy arrived. Now I've actually already canceled the subscription, but I had the first month for what was 15 cents, I think, and then this is 15.15. There's a processing charge on PayPal of the 15 cents because I wanted to see how they dealt with warm weather. And their apparent solution is a sticker. That's their big solution. And it simply says, perishable, this box contains delicious treats that may melt. To the shipper, please do not place in direct sunlight. To the shippee, if it's hot where you live, toss this baby in the freezer for an hour or so before you dig in. So that's their only thing. And I know other boxes, like I saw in Aloha Candy video where they got chocolate bars, it actually came in like a freezer pack, but I'm sure shipping costs more. But anyway, again, it's all box full of candy. This month they actually sent a little description of each with it. They said they were going to do that this month. They do send it to your email with your tracking number, but I made sure not to read it. Again, I won't eat everything in this box, but I might eat something. Alright, so this is Svenska Holland Dödskallar. I have more hope that I pronounce the Swedish better than I do Japanese or Chinese, since I can at least pronounce it. But these are Swedish raspberry and licorice skulls. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I don't know, that might be the thing I eat, the licorice, just so you can get a better image of the skull. I'll probably avoid the black licorice looking ones, although it looks like it's a combo, red and black, which is really cool because those are my favorite colors. And of course, anyone who knows me knows I love skulls. So that might be the thing I taste. Oh, actually, let's see. Raspberry and licorice skulls from Sweden. Oh, and they include a price point without shipping. $3. We've done it. BoCandy is finally importing its own special brand of candies from around the world. These treats come from the land of midnight sun, where in northern areas the sun never sets in June and never rises the month of January. A country so dark would, of course, create dark candy as well. So it makes sense that they're handing little kids gummy skulls to snack on. Give it a taste. I'll let you figure out which side is raspberry and which side is licorice. Spoiler, watch out for the savory finish. Okay. And then I got Mexican candy, I'm going to assume, with the little sombrero on the watermelon. And I think I saw these in someone else's video. And so they're a sour, gummy watermelon candy. And she seemed to really like them. And as a note, with the skull candies, I see glucose, fructose, syrup, sugar, cornstarch, ammonium chloride doesn't sound too tasty, licorice, maltic acid, licorice flavorings, caramel, coconut and or palm oil, so no soy creeped into there, and sugar, corn syrup, water, modified cornstarch, gelatin, citric and malic acid, and then of course artificial flavors and colors, and processed in a syrup that processes wheat milk, but not even soy or nuts, so that's kind of nice. And of course red dye number 40, which I know a few reviewers out there are actually allergic to red dye 40, so they wouldn't be able to eat those, or likely these, although I didn't see red dye 40 reference, but it probably is in there. Ooh. Okay. Las Grandes Sandias, Spain. Hey, wait, didn't we send these out a few months ago? Yes, we did, but the response was so huge about how much our subscribers love the watermelon cheese, we decided to add them again as a bonus. So apparently everyone liked them. So it's a bonus item. A terrific tasty wafer, Troy. And I can barely read the ingredients list. Where can I reference Troy? Troy chocolate wafer is from Bulgaria. It's $2. The little sample of this is $2.50, and the raspberry was $3. Have you ever had Bulgarian candy? No? We hadn't either, that's why we set out to find some. Over the next few months, we will be featuring more and more candies like this. A chocolate wafer candy bar straight from the Balkans. It's chocolate, but it's also built around a wafer bar. So if it melts, just make sure you throw it in the freezer and it'll regain its form. And it didn't get above 70 for sure in Marquette County today, so it still feels pretty solid. It does say no artificial sweeteners, preservatives, or coloring agents. I just can't read. There might be a chance for some soy in it, but you can kind of see where I might have a little trouble reading that. Then we got some Haichu fruit chews, and it looks like I got a green apple and a strawberry. These are from Japan, part of a Japanese candy sampler. They don't put a price because they're just 2 little pieces. These chewy candies are a staple of Japanese confectionery cuisine. Bite into one and you'll see why. They're fruity and delicious and are perfect candy to pop in your mouth if you need a quick, flavorful treat. Again, might not be fun to eat on camera. Mentos! Only in a really weird flavor. Fresh cola. I'm a little nervous. I love just minty Mentos, so I might have to try this one on camera. These are from Holland, Coca-Cola Mentos. Upon first glance, I bet you got ripped off. Mentos, but we had those in America, and you do, but not Coca-Cola flavored ones. Upon further inspection, you'll also see the labels written in Dutch. Much like Herbo Happy Colas, these have a little soda twist in them and are delicious to snack on. Kind of makes you wonder why they don't sell them here. Alright, there's still at least one more thing in the box, but I've got it open and try Mentos Coca-Cola flavor. What's ironic about this is, in America we have this thing where we drop Mentos in Coke, and it creates a lovely eruption. So it just makes you wonder how they make these to not explode. Especially since it says Coca-Cola, not Diet Coke. Oh my god, it's so weird. It really just tastes like Coke. Sugary Coke, which I'm not used to because I'm a Diet Coke drinker. Oh, it's so weird. I will admit, I didn't cancel this box because it sent bad things. It's just, well, I want to try other candy boxes. Oh my god, it's so weird. And it's $15 a month, and my Love with Food box sends me healthy snack options, which I should really be eating those instead of candy. And they just I know in my Vail last night said they said free shipping, but I was reading online today in the newsletter they sent, and they're actually reducing the price from $9.99 a month to $7.99 a month on the tasting box. So, oh, that is so weird. Oh, looks like I got a third fruit chew. Oh, and I got Pocky. I've seen these in other boxes. These are from Japan. They're milk sticks. Gilko Pocky condensed yokai watch milk sticks. These Pocky sticks come direct from Japan. Ordering them from new trade company that is now going to be able to get us things like that would normally not be available to you at a specialty store. Yokai Watch is a role-playing based video game that is extremely popular in Japan and decided to do a limited cross-branding promotion with Pocky. And being BoCandy subscribers, you get one in your box. These little milk candies taste like caramel and are absolutely delicious. They do kind of put a new label over the Japanese label, so you might actually be able to read ingredients. And this one's a little easier to do. Wheat flour, sugar, palm oil, lactose, whole milk, shortening. Oh, it's the shortening that might get me. Butter. Butter's good. Doesn't have soy. Salt, yeast, lecithin, monosodium glutamate. I might be able to taste these, but I definitely shouldn't eat the whole box. Because MSG pretty much is a migraine trigger. Flavor, and I'm pretty sure it's soy. It's equivalent to soy. Baking powder. And it says contains soy, so I assume it's in the shortening because it said palm oil. But I have found like even Crisco, which was originally abbreviated for crystallized cottonseed oil, switched to soy. But I do like caramels, and I've seen people eat these on camera before. So they come in this box, and apparently this is the creature from the game they were talking about. I can see where that's popular. It's cute as can be. Oh, I think I can get away with one stick. So they're just like this. Doesn't really come off well on camera on color. So it's got like a glaze around it. Well, that's much less strange than the Cola Mentos. Those are different. But good. And that's all the treats in my box, but I suspect these little Swedish skulls are kind of like Swedish fish. But I want to be able to take one out of the bag so that you guys can see what the skull actually looks like, because they're piled on top of each other in this bag. So from the back, they're just, you might not get it, but they do have a little more detail on the front, like a little crossbones. And on the top it says Bubs, which I assume is the company that produces them. So one side is, of course, raspberry, and one side's black licorice, which sucks because I hate black licorice. But we'll see if they, have really good black licorice. So we'll do the black licorice side first because I might be disappointed. Not bad for black licorice. It's not that intense, fakey black licorice you get like with jelly beans. It's more subtle. And of course, I chose not to bring a drink in here today. Another raspberry side. Again, it doesn't taste like fakey raspberry. It tastes like real raspberry. So it definitely reminds me of the texture of Swedish fish that you can get in stores in the US. And it's not as sweet as American licorice, but definitely really chewy and camera. But I do love that they're in the shape of skulls. It's great. And I know these must be great because they put them in a second time. And I'll have to go seal these up. But again, I'm not getting this next month because I'm going to try some other different things. Plus I splurged and I canceled my 1UP box, but then I ordered the Nerd Block for the month. So that costs a little bit more, almost double. So and then of course that lovely surprise box that I didn't unsubscribe from Try the World. So, but hopefully my budget works out on this. Alright, thanks for watching.